Stornway, the town I am charged with standing guardian over, is no small place. It is so large, in fact, that I find it impossible to watch over my entire flock. Mine is a thankless and impossible task. Yeah, there's a lot of Celestrians up here who are very bitter about being in charge of the mortals. A seed of life, very nice. To travel the lands below without Aquila, your teacher and master. This is no easy undertaking for a young Celestrian. But remember, there will no longer be anyone there to chide you for your mistakes. Focus on the positive and do your best. Okay. We Celestrians dwell here on the bottommost level of the observatory, while mighty Yggdrasil crowns our hallowed realm. Oh, there's a gravestone over here? What? Starlight be with you. Oh, this is where you get healed up. The night sky watches over us all. Be healed, that you may do your Celestrian duty. So the only way to get over there is through the door up here that is locked to us. Okay. So they don't want us seeing that. Okay, fine. Ah, Phoenix, you wish to descend to the Protectorate, I take it? Yes, please. So, Phoenix, the time has finally come for you to descend to the Protectorate alone. Good luck, Guardian Phoenix. May the assistance you bestow upon the mortals of Angel Falls give rise to galaxies of benevolessence. It really is weird. What's weird? You mean that name thingy on the Guardian statue, Ivor? Of course I mean that name thingy, Hugo. You dolt. I'm sure it said Aki something before, but now it's Phoenix. Really? Well, it said Phoenix for as long as I can remember. And how long is that exactly? Do you remember reading it before? That's funny. I can't say that I do. You see, everyone around here is weird. It's only just changed and everyone thinks it's been like that forever. Aha, it must be the work of the village guardian then. Don't be such a wally. There's no such thing as guardians. They're just made up rubbish. It's only Erin who believes in all that nonsense. She's a dumb brunette. Get a load of this guy over here. Sheesh. Erin's always going on about how everything is thanks to the Guardian. Stupid, if you ask me. If this Guardian really exists, then why doesn't she introduce him to me, eh? Yeah, so rude. Erin this, Erin that. Ivor is so transparent. He's clearly head over heels in love with the girl. Funnily enough, though, she doesn't seem to have realized it all. It could be a hard road ahead for poor Ivor. Kind of rude of him to say that in front of his friend. We can talk to the dog. Arf, 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 arf. Oh, the dog pointed something out to us over here. What's this? A keepsake ring. That lazy layabout son of the mayor sometimes goes off outside the village on his own. Dangerous if you ask me. I don't care how many weapons he has, he's still not exactly a formidable foe, is he? There have been no monsters around here lately at all. It's all peaceful again. It's because Phoenix has been delivering us from evil. We really are blessed. That's right. We can't interact with any of these. What about the chest? I can. Another Chimera Wing. Good. These are basically like items that you can use to teleport back to towns while you're out in the field. There's an inscription that reads, "Our Guardian, Phoenix." It doesn't look an awful lot like Phoenix, though. Oh, what was that? I could have sworn somebody was just trying to talk to me. Erin's been working really hard, even through her grief at her father's death. She's only a young thing, and yet she runs the inn all by herself. And she takes care of the old man, too. She's an inspiration, that girl. Good thing I'm talking to myself out here, alone, where no one can hear me. I wondered for a time when I first played this game if, when we're walking around, if the characters aren't talking to somebody else, if it means they're talking out loud or we're reading their thoughts. My brother's working so hard at taking care of that horse lately. He said it's because he wants to buy another one. I just hope he's not overdoing it. Well, I suppose I'd better get the stable cleaned out a bit sharpish. Oh, I'm ever so sleepy, though. My body feels like it's made of lead. Alright, let's help the guy out. We'll clean up all of the horse manure for him. Because we're a good guardian. Ah, no! I can't believe I fell asleep again. What the? How come it's so clean? I'd only just started to tidy up when I dozed off. Ah, that must be it. The Guardian's been helping me while I've been asleep. Thank you, Phoenix. I'll work harder from now on, I promise. I'll have me another horse in no time, you'll see. There we go, got some benevolessence. Phoenix acquires a crystal of benevolessence. Can't break the pots, though. Now, there's supposed to be someone we give the keepsake ring to. I think they're in the church. This lady. Please, Guardian Phoenix, help to reunite my husband's ring and I. Give the keepsake ring to the old lady? Yes. Phoenix slips the keepsake ring into the old lady's coat pocket. That's funny. My coat suddenly feels a wee bit heavier. Lord almighty, it's my Bruce's ring! Well, I just don't understand it. I searched high and low for this old thing before, and I couldn't find it anywhere. It must be Phoenix's doing. Aren't we lucky to have a guardian who watches over us so well? Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Night falls on Angel Falls. Oh, hey, Aquila. You know, you're supposed to be letting me do my job. You are taking your new role very seriously. I am glad to see, Phoenix. What is it? You feel that your old master does not trust you to work alone? It is my duty now to patrol the entire Protectorate. Though you guard it well, I must sometimes revisit my old territory. And as I am here, Phoenix, there is one last lesson I must teach you. As guardians, it is our duty to tend to our mortal flock, but this means more than merely watching over the living. Sometimes we must help those who have passed away, but whose souls continue to roam the land. You hear it too, do you not? The voice of a wandering soul, here in the village in need of your assistance. It must be that guy over there. Hey, bro.
What's wrong with people round here nowadays? Why is everyone giving me the cold shoulder? Eh? Oh, someone who's prepared to give me the time of day at last? Listen here, can you tell me how everyone's ignoring me? Hang on a minute. What's with that get up, eh? You ain't... Oh my days, you're a Celestrian, ain't ya? So I've breathed me last, is it? Go on, you can tell me, I can take it. That's what's happened, innit? Yes. Cheers for being straight with me, Celestrian. So basically, I've kicked the bucket, right? Well, it's a good thing you told me. When I thought everyone was just ignoring me, I was about ready to do myself in anyway. But now I know what's what. I can just get it on with and, well, you know, rest in peace and all that.
We did it. We told a dead guy that he was dead, and he was very thankful we told him straight up. You have done well, Phoenix. Thanks to your intervention, a mortal soul has made its peace and is now at rest. Now, I think they mentioned it briefly as well before that, or maybe I'm misremembering, but I think the human souls that do not get put to rest can become monsters. I'm not entirely too certain. That might also be a different role-playing game, and I'm misremembering. Soul is now at rest. The benevolessence of a departed soul shines more brilliantly than any. You will be returning to the observatory with it post-haste, no doubt. I don't know what the benefit of saying no here is. I'm interested to see. No. No. I forget that you are a fully fledged guardian now. You must return to the observatory when you feel the time is right. Alright, so I guess it just gives you the option to keep looking around. And I guess you can get extra dialogue that you might not see otherwise. There's no point going home. I'll just have to suffer an earbending from Dad. People are saying that there's a ghost or the like about the place lately. I feel like I'm being watched. That's weird. I could have sworn someone was there. Come to think of it, there are rumors about a ghost prowling about the place at night. Ha ha ha. Not that I believe in all that nonsense, of course. Alright, let's see if we can get any additional dialogue over here first. Is Aaron awake and in the house? This is Aaron's house, by the way. No? Okay. Alright, let's go on up then. Well, Phoenix, are you ready to return to the observatory? Yes. Then I shall bid you farewell for now. I have much to do here in the Protector... The Starflight Express. Indeed, it has been unusually active of late. Oh, that must be the shooting star that the other Celestrian saw. I have changed my mind. I shall accompany you to the observatory after all, Phoenix. Okay. I have important matters to discuss with Apis Major. Please, excuse me. Our work is soon to come to an end. What can this mean? Were we to disappear, the mortals would surely degenerate into self-indulgence and corruption. Alright, does everyone have this idea of the time being nigh? Tales tell of fruits appearing when enough benevolence is offered unto mighty Yggdrasil. What kind of fruits, I wonder? They must be of a most wondrous nature. Is this open yet? No. Okay. What about this one? Oh, but this won't help me get over that way. Darn it. Alright, let's talk to the big boss. Oh, he's not even here. Okay. What about Columba? Do we get new information from Columba now? Soon an envoy will arrive to return us all to the realm of the Almighty. But what of Corvus? He is still not returned to us. Is he doomed never to return? But I speak of forbidden things. Please pretend you heard nothing. It is merely talk of matters centuries since put to rest. Okay, so this Corvus guy has been missing for a very long time. I have been perusing some of the histories recorded by mortals. It seems that when it suits them, they freely take liberties with the truth. How can such tainted histories be relied upon? I took a few liberties. Your halo confers upon you many of the qualities peculiar to Celestriankind. Your invisibility to mortal beings and your ability to gather benevolence are just two such powers. Okay. The shooting star that moves so strangely appears more and more frequently of late, and it seems to grow ever closer. Could this be the celestial carriage for which we have waited so long? I'm thinking that's what it is. Truly, it is as I said. Mighty Yggdrasil was overflowing with the power of benevolence offered unto her. Now we only have to wait the long-dreamed of ripening of the figs. Apis Major and Aquila ascended these stairs a short while ago. For both of them to go together to mighty Yggdrasil, something momentous is afoot. I hope so. I thought to check upon mighty Yggdrasil, but I climbed this far, and could not bring myself to climb further. Apis Major and Aquila ascended to the summit. I will bide here and watch what occurs from a safe distance. What about you? Do you have anything to say down here? Behold. Mighty Yggdrasil is a quiver with an almighty power to the tips of her very roots. We have awaited this day so long. At last we are to return to the realm of the Almighty. The observatory's purpose, the reason the Almighty put us here, will soon be realized. But what will become of our realm when its reason for being is fulfilled? The Almighty alone knows. That's gotta be like... That has to be really strange to understand that you exist for a very specific purpose, and that purpose is about to be realized. I guess you have to wonder what comes next. Like, they have an idea of what comes next, but what does that even mean, really? Has mighty Yggdrasil finally borne fruit? Are the figs here at last? Ah, to witness such a sight makes my heart swell within me. To think that the benevolence I have worked so hard to gather has contributed to mighty Yggdrasil's blooming. Here we go. Well met, Phoenix. Truly, you have chosen a fortuitous moment to join us. Behold Yggdrasil, she is ready to burst into bloom with all the benevolence we have offered unto her. Ho ho ho, yes! She is but a hair's breadth now from bearing fruit. Fyggbloom hails the opening of the heavenly gates and sets the Celestrians on the path to salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey unto the realm of the Almighty. It is time, Phoenix, offer the benevolessence you have gathered unto mighty Yggdrasil. Do so, and she will surely bear fruit at long last. I know what's about to happen, so it's like I'm giving myself chills, but let's take a look at the story so far. Phoenix has ascended to the observatory with 3 crystals of benevolescence that he gathered in Angel Falls. These crystals, too, are to be given as an offering to Yggdrasil. Offer the benevolescence up to Yggdrasil? Yes. Behold, the sacred figs bloom! And the celestial chariot appears. Praise be, all is as it was foretold! I don't think that was supposed to happen. What is the meaning of this? Were we deceived? Oh, the figs fell down with us. The sound is a little messed up. I apologize about that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. Oh, thank you very much for the lurk, Annie. Be back in a minute. Need to grab some food and stretch. Good call. Dragon Quest 9. So I will say, I was completely thrown off guard, completely surprised when that happened when I first played this game. And it's such a powerful visual. The world tree itself bears fruit for the first time, what everyone has been waiting for. The carriage to take everyone to their final destination, the realm of the Almighty, and it gets shot down by a huge blast of dark energy. Clearly they're going for a purple darkness kind of thing, obviously. More blasts of energy. The figs that bloomed that everyone's been waiting for falls down, but so do we. Our character falls down. And obviously, we'll see some more information here, but they very cleverly show, as the main character falls down, feathers of their wings flying off as well. Hey, it's that Phoenix character who turned up just after the earthquake the other day. Oi, wakey wakey. What are you doing there, staring off into space? I haven't decided on an accent for this guy. It's gonna be whatever. I don't know what Aaron thinks she's doing bothering with the likes of him. He won't tell us where he's from. His clothes are all weird. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I bet it's his name that's got Aaron so keen. It is the same as our village guardians, after all. Huh. I doubt it's even his real name. I bet he's just some no-good wandering minstrel taking on a guardian's name to get a free lunch. Well, listen to this, oddball. I won't let you get away with any funny business on my patch. Yeah, watch your step. Ivor doesn't like Aaron giving all of her attention to you. Shut up, you idiot. Why would you say that? Uh-oh. What's going on? What are you two bothering Phoenix for? Hi, Aaron. Nothing's going on. Just teaching Phoenix here a few village rules. Anyway, we were just leaving. Come on, Hugo. I don't know why Ivor is so full of himself. Ivor. I'm gonna interchange it. It's whatever. These days, he never used to be like that. Anyway, you must be feeling better now if you're out walking around, Phoenix. Coming up here reminds me of when I first found you. I was so surprised. You must have got caught up in the earthquake and fallen from the top of the waterfall. You're lucky you survived. Anyway, I'm heading home. There's nothing more to do at the inn for now. Enjoy the rest of your walk, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay? I'll see you back at the house. Alright, first things first, we're going to break some barrels. Cupboards, barrels, pots, they all have a chance whenever you load up the game to have a random item added into it. Some pots, barrels, and cupboards and whatnot, they will have specific items in there, but generally they will always have a chance of having just random loot. There are blue chests and there are red chests. The red chests will never respawn. They only have the item that they have. Blue chests do respawn. They will have a random item from a pool of items that they will have as well. Now, right now, all I'm really concerned with is grabbing some free loot. Mayor Litlin. Isn't it about time you did something useful with yourself, rather than just hanging about the place causing trouble? You'd do well to take a leaf out of Erin's book. She puts in a lot of hard work at the end, that girl. Huh? What's Erin got to do with it? I'm trying to find something I want to do anyway. And when I figure out what that is, I'll work my socks off. Probably. You're that minstrel who fell from the top of the waterfall, aren't you? The one who Erin took in. If your injuries are healed, then I suggest you find yourself some work, rather than just hanging about the place. Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I didn't want anyone to see that. You'd better not tell Aaron, okay? I mean, please don't tell Aaron. Damon, welcome in. You've got a little bit of copper to play with. Hey, you doubled your efforts. Nice. Do you know what the stylus is? It's some kind of pen thing that you can use instead of the buttons to control the game. Whatever game that might be. I love when video games do stuff like that. My brother told me you're a minstrel. Can you show me some tricks then? I'd like to see a pratfall, or a sobering slap or something. I can do an air punch. Yeah. It's a real worry. We used to have lots of folk visiting our village because of the famous Angel's Tears water that we get from the falls. That's how we managed to make such a success of the inn, you see. But during that earthquake, the mountain pass that connects us to the outside world was blocked by a landslide. Now nobody can reach us anymore, so my son's inn is sitting there empty, without a customer in sight. Hello again, Phoenix. I've just this minute finished preparing the food. You look like you've had quite a long walk. I expect you probably just want to eat your dinner, then turn in for the night, don't you? Yes, please. Then let's eat. Can you help me lay the table? You can have a rest as soon as we finish eating. Don't worry. It's a shame we don't really get to explore our characters' existential crisis of their own, in which everything that they know about how the world works for a Celestrian is just completely flipped on its side. And not only are they essentially immortal right now, but they have to assume everyone that they know and love has perished, right? Hope chat as well tonight. I mean, chat's chat. Chat's good, I would say. Chat, let me know if things aren't good. I'm not a therapist in any way, but I can at least say, that's interesting, or, that sucks. Existential crisis core. Morning, Phoenix. Come on, get up, you have a visitor. Ivor's here. He's got something or other he wants to talk to you about. He knows you're here, so I can't very well turn him away. Just give him a few minutes of your time, okay? Things are going as anticipated. Wonderful. I hope our terrorist of a dog is not bothering you too much down there, Mrs. Epitaph Fox. Things are so-so, but I'm too positive to bring people down, so let's pretend we're all good. Damon, there's nothing you could say. No, you know what? I'm going to stop myself right there. There's probably a lot you could possibly say that would bring the mood down. But you know what? It's your prerogative. You know, this chat is a safe space as much as I would like to make it, and you are free to talk about however you wish. Terrorist is snoring away. Wonderful. I should mention, for people who don't know, my dog is not actually named Terrorist. How terrible of a dog name that would be. We just call him that sometimes because sometimes he's a little ornery. I clipped that thing you said about not being a therapist. Oh, well, thank you. I don't usually have people in here making clips of me. Usually it's me making clips of myself for things that I find funny or entertaining. Hey, Phoenix, don't look so surprised. There's something I want to talk to you about, that's all. We can't talk about it here, though. Come outside a minute. Oh, yeah, my chat, I don't think it's possible to post links. I apologize, Inktition. But you are welcome to send me a link. I assume it's the link of the clip. I'll see it on my dashboard. So here's the thing. You've heard about how the pass has been blocked by a landslide, right? Well, that pass is a lifeline for us here in Angel Falls. We're totally cut off if we can't use it. It's a real problem for a real problem for everyone, I mean. So I was thinking, what better time for Ivor to come to the rescue? I'm gonna clear the landslide and make it passable again. It'll get my dad off my back for a while, and I know Aaron will be pleased as well. There's just one hitch with my perfect plan. Since the earthquake, there have been lots of monsters about, and it's pretty dangerous to leave the village now. That's where you come in. I was thinking that maybe you could tag along. You minstrel types are generally pretty handy in a scrap, right? Can I count on you to help me out? Sure. He's a very cute terrorist, though. He is. Knew it. Right then, you lead the way, Phoenix. It's easy enough to find. You just head out of the village and follow the road east. Oh yeah, and let's keep this to ourselves, okay? We don't want everyone sticking their beaks in. The only time we have a planned party member who we do not create ourselves, and it is a short-lived thing. So we are going to definitely utilize him being in our party, even just temporarily, to give ourselves some extra levels. Now, in the guide that I have, because I looked ahead just to kind of keep an eye on like where I want to be in terms of levels and strength, it recommends that the next boss we fight, which isn't upcoming very soon, but it will be probably next stream, it's recommended to be level 3. But if you want to be proactive, you can level up to like level 5. So I'm not going to be like power leveling here, even though it wouldn't be difficult to do to get like a little head start. Just because the game isn't expecting us to power level, so why should we? Here comes another lamb to the slaughter. You can't go out there, you know. There are monsters about. Stop trying to scare people. We're leaving the village and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait a minute, what are you doing with him, Ivor? Since when were you best mates? You are a pain sometimes. We're just going to clear the landslide. That's all. Oh, right. But there really are monsters about, you know? Nothing I can't handle. Just let us by, will you? Hold us up any longer, and there'll be trouble. Go on, then. I'm not stopping you. But if you get tired or hurt, you'll come straight back to the village if you know what's good for you. A quick rest at Aaron's house should be enough to get your strength back up again. There's no need to be a hero. Funnily enough, the pictures in the guidebook that I have here depict the main character as being named Hero.